TSA officers look after our safety each day at SeaTac Airport. Now one officer says they hope the airport will do the same for them. This after learning they may have been exposed to harmful levels of lead and copper. King 5's Maddie White has the exclusive.
The port has a responsibility to make sure that we are safe.
In 2024, the U.S. General Services Administration decided to strengthen their water quality testing efforts in federal buildings to protect the health and safety of people who work in them.
We're in the dark completely.
People like this TSA officer.
It's just a very dirty place.
They did not want to be identified out of fear of retaliation. It all started September 13th.
Just couldn't wash our hands or use the water in the sinks.
When in their south break room, TSA officers were made aware about
being copper and lead in the water.
Copper and lead in exceedance of the corrosion control levels set by the Environmental Protection Agency.
People were putting their water in their mouth, they're washing their hands, or putting it on their face.
Did people brush their teeth in that?
Yeah, I've seen officers come to brush their teeth.
Many people have worked there for a very long time. So what concerns do you have?
Gosh, who knows what that will do to someone, especially if they're more susceptible.
For this reason, 2 weeks later, the water fixtures were retested.
And it confirmed that there was definitely lead and copper, so we were told we couldn't use them.
According to this letter posted for employees, there were still, quote, exceedances for both lead and copper, end quote, in the TSA South Break Room kitchen sink.
This is 100% a concern amongst all the officers.
Lead is colorless, odorless, and tasteless, meaning it can go undetected in water, placing adults who drink it at higher risk for cancer, stroke, and memory problems, according to Penn State researchers. Drinking copper can lead to vomiting and diarrhea, says the CDC, or even kidney and liver damage.
A lot of us have had health illnesses, and some of them have been pretty intense or severe health-related issues not related to this, but could this make it worse?
The port's letter goes on to say SEA is investigating the source of exceedance to the water system, looking into the kitchen faucet, heat tank connections, and mechanical plumbing. So what about the water fixtures in other parts of the airport? The port says all past water tests have been reported below exceedance levels. And they say samples are regularly collected in public areas because they are regulated by the State Department of Health. After flushing, a spokesperson for the port says a third test came back normal, but still they replaced the fixtures in the break room and are testing again this week. Looking forward, this agent is hoping they'll get their blood testing paid for.
To see if we have an extra amount of lead in our system.
Maddie White.
Stuck in limbo right now without any information.
King 5 News.
Well, the Port of Seattle spokesperson says it should take a couple of days to get back new test results on that sink. Alternative drinking water continues to be provided until testing shows that it is back to normal.